studio audience.
Ari, welcome to the iBar Beach Party, man.
And here we are. It's been a great summer. This is our end of summer beach party bash. And we got a lot of people here tonight. Guys, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. And we got some really special people here. First of all, we got Tommy Fenton. Tommy NC 2010 is here. We got Trish is here. Trish McCabe is here. You never really see her. You only hear her. Tonight you can see her. The DePaula boys are here. Now this is a real treat. I was making conversation with people that just moved in across the street, and Christina and Laszlo are here. Did I say your names right?
Yes.
Laszlo?
Yes.
Give them a round of applause, guys.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
So, how was your summer?
My summer, let me tell you, John, it's been a great summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, what's with the dreads?
I let my hair grow,
Yeah, I can see that.
and I started smoking weed.
Yeah. Good.
And just letting it all hang out. Cut the soles off of my shoes, and let my toenails grow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
looking at the wires hanging around your head, just let them know what it really is. Take the hat off a minute, because it's a really nice effect. Okay, see you around. What are you doing? Put it back on. Put it back on. Now, when I was up in the North Country this summer, by the way, our separate vacations, we were able to connect a few times via the miracle of the internet, and we did have quite a few laughs. We had a barbecue, if you remember. We had a barbecue online. So let's show our friends the iBarFridays Bathing Suit Barbecue. Here it is.
Good evening, and welcome to iBarFridays Bathing Suit Barbecue.
Hey, shut that dog up. What'd you say?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I said welcome to iBarFridays Bathing Suit Barbecue.
Hey, what's going on?
Ah, you tell me.
I'm telling you. It's a bathing suit barbecue. Today we're barbecuing some steak. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now on iBarFridays Bathing Suit Barbecue. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, first thing you got to do is you got to keep your barbecue clean. Now, last time you barbecued something, there were probably some pieces of chicken or some shit like that. It gets all over the grill. You got to clean it off. You need a good cleaner. You get it nice and hot, and you rub it with this. Rub it like that so you get all that shit off. Otherwise, your fucking steak is going to taste like fucking chicken. All right? You got it? Next thing you do is you make yourself a drink. All right? This way you can sit out here, you can drink while you're cooking, you act like you own the freaking place, which I actually do, because I bought the freaking steak in the first place. Then you light a cigar. Very important. Why? Because once you're smoking a cigar, all the women go, you're going to annoy them, it's worth it. They'll stay away from you. It's like mosquito repellent for broads. Next thing you got to do is you got to take your steak, okay? Now I marinated it. I put some shit on it. Put it on barbecue. Then, what? Hang on a sec. What? I can't hear you. I'm barbecuing. I can't. I'm barbecuing a fucking steak right now. I'll be right back. I gotta see what you know what? That's how you barbecue a fucking steak.
You've been watching iBarFridays Bathing Suit Barbecue. Abundanza.
That's Tommy's new theme song. We're here with Tommy NC 2010. Featured on the 200th episode of MTV's Made. He is a filmmaker, he is a producer, and he fits right in with us because he's a weirdo. So Tom, you got 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes tops. You're on the air, go.
Honestly, one of the most insignificant movies is Home Alone, and one of the main facts is they make him look 8, but he looks 10. One of the other big facts is the parents basically ditch him at home and even throw him in the basement. But the spectacle of this is Joe Pesci, the criminal, the wet bandits, as they call him, are going to break into this house, but he shows up at the house, and he's just like, I want to know if you guys are going to be here. I want to know if you're going to be here so I could break in with my friend Marv and steal all your crap and everything. And meanwhile, this kid is just at home and he's just like, I hate my parents. And halfway into the movie, he's just like, I miss my parents. I miss my parents, for God's sakes. And people think this movie is a cult classic, for God's sakes. It's just, you know, it is a good movie. And also the fact is the actor is dying of a slow death because of heroin. You know, what do you expect? Look what happens to 80s.
Wait, back up. Go to the heroin thing again.
Macaulay Culkin, he's dying.
Oh, but at the time he was still a little kid. Okay.
Kind of.
And a scale of 1 to 10. Go ahead. We got to wrap it up. 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I say I give it a 1 out of 10, and it's a decent. 1 out of 10. I give it kind of the obvious.
When Pesci's in a movie, there's 2-3 points extra credit right there. Hey, it was a great movie review. You know you're home alone.
Da-da-da-da. 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 Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler about her working all summer just to try to earn a. Well, I didn't go to work, I told the boss I was sick, he said. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause they're.
That's perfect. So let's hear that ukulele. Wait a minute. It's the pizza guy.
Pizza guy, ooka nooka nooka pizza guy, ooka nooka nooka pizza guy, ooka nooka nooka pizza guy. It's pizza guy, ooka nooka 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 guy. Pizza guy, ooka nooka nooka pizza guy. All right, hang on, get back there.
Just sit here for 1 second.
Andy, what are we doing?
Just sit here for 1 second. Here, sit right in front so the screen can see you.
Right here?
Stand right here. You can see
Yes.
yourself there.
Yes,
Hey.
yes.
Have a seat.
It's the pizza guy.
Hey, it's the pizza guy.
What's your name?
Sam.
Sam. I'm Danny. You know, behind you is my son. He was a pizza guy.
Which one is there?
That's right
Oh,
there.
yeah? All right.
He knows. He knows about the life of a pizza man.
This is Maria's Pizza. Not only is it good pizza, it's the best pizza. It's the best pizza in town. This is the place when you go there and you get it by the slice. It's the size of a Frisbee. It's huge.
right.
It's the biggest slice in town. So, Sam, thank you. Pizza
Hey,
guy.
I have a song for him. I have a song just for Sam. The only man that could ever teach me was the son of a pizza man. The only man that could ever reach me was the son of the... Oh, I gotta pay him.
You gotta pay him. Get out of here. And give him a good tip, too. If you're gonna get pizza in New York City and think you're gonna get good New York pizza, it's really hard to get anything better than Maria's, even though Maria's... What? Don't give me this Manhattan Village shit. I know a guy who makes better pizza. I hate that. Why can't you just let me enjoy what I enjoy? Why do you have to correct me? Pizza's very personal.
Well, there is a place in Black Mountain called Pepperoni's Pizza. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah?
Shut up. Shut up, Tommy. Okay, so here we are. 2-minute portrait, summertime scene, the skinny little weakling getting sand kicked in his face. You got 2 minutes, go. Now, if you remember, in the comic books, we had a skinny, poor little skinny guy that was talking to a girl, and a big muscle-bound bully came up and kicked sand in his face, and the girl, for some reason, was impressed with the bully instead of the skinny weakling. So the skinny weakling signed up for this course. And, you know, over a period of time, I think they said in 2 weeks, you can be built like Charles Atlas. Now, I don't know if this is the skinny guy. He's sitting there. He's got a look of worry on his face. And now, what I remember about this guy is that he had a pathetic rib cage. I mean, I remember looking at myself in the mirror saying, oh my God, that guy looks just like me. And there he is. He's in the sand. You're at about 45 seconds, by the way, and he's very upset. He's very troubled. I guess there's this little blanket. Now, I don't know if on this scene there was the sun shining in the background, if there was an ocean, maybe there was seagulls flying around, I don't know. But I know that there was this big bully that came walking by, and I remember he said, "You're so skinny, you'll probably dry up and blow away." Do you remember that? And the girl, for some reason, this is the part that always got me. What are you drawing, a picture of me? I never did that. The girl, for some reason, was impressed with the fact that this guy came and kicked sand in her boyfriend's face. And it really bothered me. It was like, what? Why would he even care about this? But for some reason he did. This is really looking good. You're at about 1:20, but it's looking so good. I don't care. I don't think our audience cares either. It's great. He's got that old-time bathing suit. That's just a little too close to the belly button, a little too high. It accentuates the crotch area just a little too much. I was always uncomfortable with those old bathing suits, those old-time bathing suits. I'm so glad now that guys wear bathing suits that kind of look like boxers with a drawstring. He looks like a real dick. Whoever this guy is, he deserves to have his head kicked in. Little sand particles, and he's kicked it right in his face. Now, does this guy have a belly button, or does he have nipples or anything? Either of them? I mean, they should probably have 2 little dots. He's got a sweet set, that one. And there he is. He's all upset. And he's thinking, what am I going to do? Well, Charles Atlas has the answer. If you sent away in this comic book, I think it was 50 cents, he would tell you how to become big and strong in 2 weeks. Be as big as Charles Atlas, and just 2 weeks later, he's beating this guy up. And what really bothered me again is that in the next night, there's a beach ball. In the final frame of this cartoon, when the skinny guy comes back and beats up the bully, the woman suddenly is impressed with him again, and she just thinks he's the most wonderful thing. He should have punched her in the face, not the bully. They got some clouds in the background. Great. Can we have some seagulls? A couple of seagulls flying around. And I think a sailboat on the right end of the horizon would be kind of nice. So if you want to get big and strong, look in the back of the comic books. You don't want to be this guy on the left. You want to be the guy on the right. It's perfect. Dan, sign it. Happy summertime. Back up a little. Back up a little. Friends of iBarFridays, enjoy your summer. Dan, you've done it again. It's beautiful.
What is that?
I'm glad you asked. My new summertime invention called the Paul Bunyan Boilermaker. You want to know how you make it?
How do you make it?
Okay, it's very simple. You got to get a big glass, like a 24-ounce glass. Fill it up with ice. Right? Then you take about an ounce of Evan Williams, cheap bourbon. About an ounce. Got it?
Yeah.
There's your ounce. Next thing you do, you get a cheap light beer. You know I love the Keystone. You got to pour it in very slowly along the edge or it will suds up. Okay, you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
All right, now once that's poured in, you got to leave a couple inches from the top. Call me crazy. Grapefruit juice.
You're crazy.
Let me tell you something. Now the best part is it's summertime. You stir it with your finger. It's phenomenal. An ounce of bourbon, a very light beer, a lot of ice, and about 4 ounces of grapefruit juice.
You know what else you could add to that?
What's that?
Salad dressing.
I'm going to give it a try.
Well, John, I don't want to cast a pall on the proceedings,
Go ahead.
I feel that we should recognize that today is the anniversary of the Hindenburg disaster.
Actually, the anniversary of the Hindenburg disaster was on May 6th.
Well, it's the 3-month, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was
the anniversary of the Hindenburg disaster.
Right, and it was a terrible day internationally.
Dark.
And it's a special day for me because, my Uncle Fritz is a Hindenburg survivor.
Wait, your Uncle Fritz?
Yeah, my Uncle Fritz. He's a survivor.
Wow.
He lives in Katona.
I
lives
met
right
him
down the
once
road.
at a barbecue.
Absolutely.
That old Schweinhund.
And, he's in his 90s now, but I'd like to call him and have him tell the story, but when you speak to him in English, he understands, but he can't speak back in English. So there's nothing I could do.
I speak German.
That's right, Trish speaks German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Fräulein, have a seat. We'll call Uncle Fritz. Hang on.
The Fräulein sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Uncle Fritz right now. Hang on. And I'm not really waking him up because he's still on German time.
I understand. It's 9 o'clock in the morning for him.
Right. He's having his first what's it called? Glutenspecken. Whatever they eat in the morning. It's ringing. Yeah. Uncle Fritz. Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about the Hindenburg. I think it'd be nice if you shared your story with my friends. Would you mind speaking to my friend and just letting us know, what it felt like? Yeah. Great. Here's Trish. Hang on. Okay. So just translate for us. Great.
Okay. Okay, so the blimp was pulling into Lakewood, New Jersey. And he knew it was Lakewood because Nazis recognized Lakewood, obviously. And, okay, he was in the cargo bay drilling a Fraulein?
Uncle Fritz!
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. And they're finished. And we finished up and we went to the back of the cargo bay to have a cigarette.
What? Are you kidding me?
Think toboggan.
Uncle Fritz, you can't smoke cigarettes in the Hindenburg? No. Don't you realize what you've done? No. Oh, Uncle Fritz, it's okay. Listen, your secret is safe with us. Uncle Fritz, go back to bed.
You're so silly.
Okay. Love you too. Yeah, Lederhosen. Okay, bye. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. Well, Dan, it's been one hell of an iBar.
And one hell of an iBar beach party.
Special thanks to Trish McCabe, Alex and Milo DePaula, my friend John, my son. He's not my friend, he's my son. Once
But
again,
he's your friend, too.
he's my friend.
He's more than a son.
Music. Well, Dan, it's been one hell of an iBar.
And one hell of an iBar beach party.
Special thanks to Trish McCabe, Alex and Milo DePaula, my son John Tendy, new neighbors Christina, Laszlo, and all the way from South Carolina, Tommy.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Let's do it again.
Shave your mustache off.
Right
Man,
again.
you had great rhythm on that one, though.
I got it this time. Ready? Well, Dan, it's been one hell of an iBar.
And one hell of an iBar beach party.
Special thanks to Trish McCabe, Alex and Milo DePaula, my son John Tendy, new neighbors, Christina and Laszlo, and all the way from North Carolina, Tommy, NC 2010. I forgot my line. From all of us.
From all of us.
Do it again, do it again. Well, Dan. Dance. Dance. Well, Dan, it's been one hell of an iBar.
And one hell of an iBar beach party.
Special thanks to Trish McCabe, Alex and Milo DePaula, my son John Tendy, new neighbors Christina and Laszlo, and all the way from North Carolina, Tommy NC 2010.
And from all of us
To all of you, go yourself. Good night, everybody. Go ahead.
Something in the ooka way, she ooka nooka ooka nooka ooks. Nooka nooka, nooka ooka. Sucking in the way, she ooka nooka 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 nooka. A nooka 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 noo. I know you believe in nooka nooka.
Yeah, it's great. Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
I should have never told you were a good director. What's the worst John Lennon song ever?
You know, I'm not really crazy about Imagine.
Neither am I. I hated it. You know why I hated it? Because it came out when I was in 7th grade. And all the nuns, you know, this was in the era where the nuns decided it was time to start analyzing songs. Let's get the kids involved. Let's talk about some of the music the kids like. But I remember Sister Andrea saying, now, boys and girls, if we can just imagine all the people living life in peace. Now, you may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. We used to sit in class saying, what the hell is wrong with these people? They're trying to reach out to us. We think they're morons. And they all had that Michigan accent. And even when you were in trouble, you didn't know if they were kidding around. It's like, I'm going to come down there, I'm going to rip off your arm and beat you with it, John Tandy. What are you talking about, you lunatic?